What's going on YouTube? Austin Zaback here with another YouTube video, and we're going to be talking about all of these stimulus updates we have as of May 21st, okay? So definitely make sure you stay till the end of the video, as we're also going to be talking about all of the economy updates that we have as well and the new stimulus check proposals. So we're just going to go ahead and dive into it. So first and foremost, over 38 states have reopened or loosened their restrictions on social distancing, okay? So that's kind of my first update. In just a minute, I'm going to be talking about the 4 million debit cards that they're sending to essentially 4 million people and talk about who qualifies for that and why they're doing that. And if that is another round of stimulus like a lot of other people are talking about, okay? We'll get to that here in just a minute. Really quick, just gonna go through a couple of more updates, and that is that the House, again, we talked about this, right? They passed the version of the HEROES Act. The Senate, we'll see what happens, okay? But in a nutshell, and I'll keep it really short, it would be an additional $1,200 stimulus check. And it would be a one-time payment, okay, for people who earn up to $75,000. So you'd have to make less than $75,000, or again, it phases out, right? So $76,000, it goes like $100 down at a time. In the version of the bill that the House passed, you would be able to have 3 qualified dependents to receive additional money, and adult dependents are included. So that is something that on that bill, on that proposal, we would see that we didn't see on the CARES Act, okay? But again, the Senate doesn't even want to talk about that bill right now. In a nutshell, they're waiting till after Memorial Day, okay? And again, there is a lot of speculation on the fact that that bill won't pass. So in this video, I just want to kind of go through a couple of things and talk about if there's actually going to be a bill that does pass. So there's definitely a lot of commotion around the HEROES bill, or the HEROES Act. There was somebody that said, Tom Cole of Oklahoma, okay, a member of the House Appropriations Committee, said that not only is the bill premature, it was crafted behind closed doors and without any Republican input at all. So you're kind of seeing this whole Republican, Democrat just argument in a nutshell, right? And we'll get to that here in just a minute on kind of what is really going on. Will there be another stimulus? Will you get another check? We're gonna dive into it. So make sure you stay to the end of the video. Click the like button if you haven't already as well. I would really appreciate it. It does help me a ton with the YouTube algorithm, okay? So really quick, unemployment, okay, May 20th, yesterday, Wednesday. During a call with House Republicans, McConnell said their party would love to clean up the Democrats' crazy policy that is paying people more money, to remain unemployed than they would earn if they went back to work. And we talked about this in a couple of my other videos, but right now I've seen and I've read a lot of articles, I've looked at a lot of different things. It's very interesting what is going on, but you see that employers are asking employees to come back to work, and employees don't want to go back to work because they're making more money on unemployment. They're making more money sitting at home than they were at work. And I mean, I've been out actually a couple of times. Arizona started to reopen, and I've gone out and I've gone and grabbed some food or what have you. And people that are working right now are not in the greatest mood. I mean, it occurred to me right away. I looked at some different people, and I would order food or I would order a drink, and people are just not in a good mood. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that maybe those particular people were making more money on unemployment. I don't know. But I will say it is a little bit weird that people are not very excited out there. Again, that is just what I'm seeing, okay? I'm not saying that that is the whole world or the whole country or everybody or you watching this video, but I am saying that, we're definitely seeing that, okay? So a May study from the University of Chicago found around 2/3 of laid-off workers drawing unemployment checks are earning more than they did at their jobs, okay? So again, just kind of proving the point of what I'm talking about right now. And ultimately, the problem is, according to the Republicans, right, that if we give more money, that we have an even bigger problem on our hands, okay? The Democrats essentially think the opposite. So I don't get into politics. I'm here to look at the financial side of things and really just what is going on, try to update you. And we obviously talk a lot about making money, saving money, investing money, stuff like that. But look, overall, the HEROES Act is more of a talking point, Kay, than something that is actually expected to be passed. Now, is that to say that there's not going to be another stimulus bill that gets proposed and actually gets passed? Who knows, right? I think there's a possibility, okay, that we see another stimulus actually get proposed and potentially get passed. Will it be the HEROES Act? Will it be $3 trillion? Probably not likely, okay? Could that get revised? Could the Senate look at a revised bill and pass it? It could happen, okay? So at the end of the day, look, Democrats want reoccurring payments, right? They want fast change. They want mortgage relief. They want renters assistance. They want to help the USPS. They want to do extra unemployment benefits, right? And so on and so forth, okay? That is kind of what the Democratic Party wants. So the Republicans, in a nutshell, as you can imagine, they want the opposite of that, okay? They want tax credits, right? They don't want to do stimulus. Instead of doing stimulus, they want to do a tax credit, okay? They want to open and stimulate the economy by opening the economy, right? And we're starting to see that. Again, at the beginning of the video, we talked about there's 38 states that are now open, or at least they've loosened the restrictions significantly. So they want to wait and see the effects of the first bill, right? They want to see, okay, we passed the CARES Act, $2.2 trillion. We had money go, all sorts of different ways. They want to interview people. They want to survey people. And they want to see the effects of that bill. Now, the Democrats and a lot of people out there, a lot of people in my comments are saying, hey, we don't have enough time, right? We don't have enough time. How are we going to wait to survey all these people? By that time, people are going to be out. They're going to be getting foreclosed on their home. They're not going to be able to afford groceries. They're not going to be able to afford to support their family. They're not going to be able to survive, right? The Democrats are saying, look, we need money now, right? The Republicans are saying, look, once we survey people, in a nutshell, and once we figure out the effect of the first bill, then we can reassess another bill. So that is kind of what we're seeing happen, which at the end of the day, it's politics. And so this is exactly why I don't personally get involved in politics. I think it is really interesting to come at it and look at it from a neutral, objective point of view, because you get to just look at the facts for what they are, right? Another thing the Republicans want is liability protection for business owners and doctors because of everything going on. So that is, in a nutshell, what is going on. Let's talk about these debit cards really quick. I know a lot of you have been seeing people make videos on these debit cards. They're called EIP cards. So essentially, the Department of Treasury will be sending these cards out. What they're called the Economic Impact Payment Cards, EIP, and those will be sent to 4 million Americans, those whose tax returns were processed in the Andover or Austin IRS Service Center, okay? And with this card, I'll just run through it really quick. You can make purchases, get cash from in-network ATMs, transfer funds into your personal bank account without basically incurring any fees. You can check your balance online, your credit card or your debit card balance. You can use it online at ATMs, at retail locations where Visa is accepted. And again, the cards are going to 4 million people, specifically those, again, whose tax returns were processed in the Andover or Austin IRS Service Center. And the Treasury's financial agent, MetaBank, is going to start sending those cards out this week. So today's Thursday, whether you're watching the video today or tomorrow, they'll be sending them out this week. So just if you're one of those people that is expecting to get that, then be on the lookout for that, okay? And again, that is not a new stimulus bill. It is still a part of the first stimulus bill. I know a lot of people are making that sound like it is another stimulus check, and it is not, okay? So just keep that in mind. But, another thing is, and I'll finish it up with this, is a lot of people think that maybe sending these 4 million debit cards out could be to kind of iron out some different kinks and kind of like test the waters on if they were to do that in another stimulus bill. So I think we could definitely see that. I think, like I said a little while ago, it is a very good possibility that we see another stimulus, right? It's just a matter of time, I think, before people actually start to make decisions quicker. I'm not a politician. I don't want to be a politician. I want to talk about personal finance and real estate and how to invest your money and how to save your money and how to make money. So I talk about really basic stuff on my channel. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Check it out. I'm going to try to continue to make stimulus update videos when there's an update, okay? I'm trying not to make them all the time. I don't want to bore you with content, but when there's an update, I'm going to try to make an update video and let you know what is going on. Otherwise, I'm going to be making normal content. So definitely check that out, please. I would really appreciate it. And until then, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.